Hey, Chris.
Roger, what's going on?
I want to tell you about the awesome event we ran today.
Are you talking about that Red Dragon Inn event?
It was so amazing.
It was a lot of fun. We had the Ungars show up.
Yeah, and someone in the studio won that wasn't me.
It was me.
Hey guys, go to slugfestgames.com/ETG to find out about all their amazing products such as...
The Battle for Greyport, Red Dragon Inn, High Noon Saloon, and Fishing for Terrorists. The guys at SlugFest Games have this down to a science and a beautiful one at that. And if you already own all the games and all the expansions, go ahead and get some of their swag. So again, that's slugfestgames.com/ETG. And whether you're a guy in a cape
or a Roku Sneaky,
join me and Roger.
And Dustin.
As we entertain the geeky.
What up, Chris?
Roger, you sound awful.
I feel amazing.
Guys, what's going on? Super excited to have you. Dustin, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
You really mean that, like, from the bottom of your heart?
I do. I'm kind of excited, nervous.
He's nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
Like, it's us.
That's true.
Like you know us.
But there's going to be other people listening to us.
Maybe.
Usually when I talk, nobody else listens.
I mean, we don't listen to you anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what's weird is when you talk to people and you're, like, telling them things about yourself, and they're like, I know, I listen to your show. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's so weird.
That's a thing. It's out there.
I'm like sharing intimate details about myself and how if I drink vodka, I throw up. It's a given. I can't do vodka.
I'm in the same boat.
Dustin, you can't do vodka?
I cannot do vodka. Every time I drink vodka, I've thrown up.
I don't have to. I can literally have a shot of vodka in a mixed drink and I puke.
I'm gonna puke just thinking about it.
Yeah, no, vodka's disgusting.
Let's not talk about puking, guys. Let's stay away from that topic of discussion. So, real quickly, big shout out to
Ronnie Cobb!
Guys, congratulations. Ronnie, you all know Ronnie Cobb. He's been on the show a time or two. Got married last night.
He got hitched.
It was an amazing fucking wedding.
You're just saying that because you were the aficionado.
I was, but more importantly, they hired a magician, run around doing card tricks. It was a carnival theme. They had a cotton candy machine and a popcorn machine.
Nice.
They had a guy eating fire. Like, you know, one of those fire-eating guys?
Yeah.
Walking around spinning plates, and then they had a juggler.
It sounds magical.
It was outside, which is why I'm a little bleh. But it was an awesome, like, really fun thing. They didn't have cake.
No?
Like they had their little one wedding cake, you know, the little top that you put away and save for a year. But instead what they did was these, like, cupcake type things. But it was a chocolate cupcake shell with a little bit of cake at the bottom, and then they put ice cream on top.
Oh, wow.
It was delicious.
That sounds intense.
I would have went with a funnel cake.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
Oh my gosh.
You know what, though? I've never been to a wedding that had the balls to serve fried chicken. And thank God they did, because it was magical.
I went to a wedding Saturday night, and shout out to Sam and Chris Jolly.
And all of our friends are getting married.
They are.
Dustin, when are you going to get married again?
Going on 11 years this December.
Yeah, wow. He's been out of the game for a long time.
How's that work?
You stop talking to each other. That way you don't get tired of each other, and that's the secret, guys.
That's the trick to a successful marriage.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning, you don't look at each other because you don't want to get upset.
That's because of morning breath.
Morning breath?
Ah.
Like you just roll over like at separate ends. Like you get out on the left, she gets out on the right.
Actually, we get up at separate times.
Do you go to bed at separate times?
I force her because I can't go to sleep unless she's there. So actually, I make her come to bed. If she's on the phone in the other room, I'll stand in the doorway like a puppy dog, and I'll tap my imaginary watch. When are you coming to bed so I can go to bed? Because
I need you for sleeping purposes.
I don't say it like that.
You do it in a far more like devious way. You're pointing at a fake watch.
I love my fake watch.
Like I picture you like in a wife beater, stained, going bedtime.
Get your ass in bed, Tootsie.
Maybe I should try that.
You think it'd work?
Yeah, maybe that'll get her to hustle up.
You know,
she's kind of slow.
This is the most calm I've seen Dustin in a long time.
I think his wife would whoop his ass.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she could.
I don't know.
I mean,
she's not a fighter. No, I don't think so.
No, but your wife is very devious. Like I picture her going, "That's cool. You do what you got to do," and in the back of her head, she's got those plans.
She's doing like weird stuff, hiding the remote, doing stuff to my.
She hides all of his left shoes.
Oh, good.
Honey, I can't find any of my left shoes. Oh, and then she taps her watch.
That was normal.
You motherfucker.
Tell me it's bedtime. I'm a grown-ass woman. I do what I want.
Whatever.
That's what she said.
So how mad is she at you for being on here tonight?
Not really. I had to. She did it last week as well, and I wasn't able to go to that either. So.
She did the podcast last week?
No, she did the trivia. She's at trivia somewhere. I don't remember the name, but I'm gonna try and meet up with her when this is through. Actually,
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're
It's
not.
on the way home.
It's not.
It kind of isn't, but
Yeah, see, you're not going. Don't lie. Don't lie.
He's like, I'm going to go get some Lion's Choice when I'm done here.
Oh my god, Lion's Choice sounds good.
I am
does.
starving. I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna go eat after.
I want Lion's Choice when I'm done here.
Is that what you're getting?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, like my dad's taking Tara and the kids out to dinner, and he's like, "It looks like you're gonna have to eat when you're done." And I was like, "That's fine. We're going to Lion's Choice, motherfucker."
I'm an Arby's guy.
Ugh,
Blech.
that fucking goo block that they cook until it gets hard.
It's fine. It tastes good.
No, it doesn't. Lion's Choice is real roast beef. You get the fucking broccoli soup and you dip your fries in it like a man.
What?
What?
That shit'll change your life.
That's disgusting.
You're stupid.
So, real quickly, guys, any of you fuckers seen the New Mutants trailer?
No, I haven't.
Oh, guys, the New Mutants trailer dropped. I was expecting at least one of you two nerds to have watched it.
I think I saw an advertisement for it, and I did not watch it though.
I've had an extremely hectic week.
You had 2 minutes to spare.
No, man. So,
Yeah.
I started doing delivery driving.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
You know what you can do while you're waiting?
What?
Watch the New Mutants trailer because it
Dude,
looks good.
I will tell you, yesterday when I was driving, I had zero downtime. It
looks
awesome.
It looks really good, like scary good.
Ooh.
Because it's not. It's weird because it's not like here's all these mutants doing mutant shit. It's like here's a horror movie, and you don't even think it's New Mutants until it fucking flashes New Mutants at the end.
I like the grittiness that they're trying to do with a lot of these, like Rogue One, for instance, probably one of my favorite reboots of the Star Wars universe because they're doing grittiness. I like the grittiness.
That's the best Star Wars movie they've made, Roger.
Exactly. I had to watch it again the other night. Fell asleep to it. It's beautiful.
It's not
beautiful.
gritty. It's not gritty.
It's not gritty.
It's an 80s action movie.
It's not gritty, but I'm saying it's kind of gritty. I mean, I would say it's
No.
yes.
Everybody died in it. That was nice.
Oh my god! So now at the end of any movie where the hero, the main protagonist, dies is now gritty. I've seen rom-coms where the fucking main characters die at the end. Now the Notebook's fucking gritty.
Yeah, actually it is.
Yeah, it's one of the
The Notebook
love stories
that is
ever
a
made.
seriously gritty story. So let's talk about that a little bit, Roger. You douche. Because basically, here's what happens. You have this lady that's deluded through the whole movie, okay? She's delusional. She's suffering from Alzheimer's. I don't know you. Who are you? She might even be faking, okay? She could be faking that shit. And then she dies. Oh, man, fucking husband died. How sad is that? And you know the kids are devastated. You shut up, you monster.
They didn't show him just dying peacefully. She could have
fucking strangled him.
Murder-suicide.
Yeah.
And then put his little, so they're holding hands in the shape of a heart or whatever it was.
Yeah,
That's
no
covered
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
it's not that fucking simple, guys. It's not that simple.
It is that simple.
I would have watched that.
You would have watched that? I mean,
well,
yeah, we would have watched a grittier Notebook.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. We would watch a gritty Notebook. We're not going to watch... It's a bad movie.
What were you going to say? We want to watch a gritty Star Wars? You talking
I
about?
would love to watch a gritty Star Wars.
The Force Awakens, that video game? Like, if they made
Yeah, if they made that a fucking movie, I'm in.
Is that gritty enough for you?
Almost.
The Force Awakens was so bad, though.
I mean, I never...
We're not talking about the movie. We're talking about The Force Unleashed.
Oh, The Force
sorry,
Unleashed.
The video games.
That was a cool video game.
Like, if they made a gritty Star Wars movie like that, or if, I don't know, Rogue One was actually what it looked like it was supposed to be, which was a fucking war story, as opposed to this action-adventure we got. I felt like I was watching The Great Escape. It was bullshit James Bond sci-fi.
I don't agree with that. They didn't do anything elusive. They didn't trick anybody, guards, or put on disguises. I mean,
They put on a disguise.
Did they?
How else do they fly in to steal the plans?
Yeah, you're right.
They had an Imperial ship. We saw that in Return of the Jedi.
Right.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you had to take a note from Return of the Jedi. That makes sense. Great Star Wars.
Unlike the new reboot, who took their whole story
from New Hope. I'm glad Dustin's on our side there.
Because it was a stupid movie.
I will say this though, like I saw the trailer for
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, it looks
It looks better.
It's
It's
Star
supposed to
Wars.
be a different movie.
Every time you see a Star Wars trailer, they're good at making trailers. You're gonna get the goosebumpiness. They're gonna get a bunch of Star Wars nerds into a theater, show them the theater, get it right.
It's not even Star Wars nerds anymore. It's everybody on the
Oh
planet.
yeah,
that's
no,
true.
it's
It's
everyone
everybody.
because everyone was a fucking Star Wars nerd growing up.
Right?
Yeah.
The fuck out
Where's
of
the
here.
video footage of you playing with lightsabers in your front yard?
Or
It
your
wasn't cool,
ectoplasms,
bitch.
you fucktards. Look, we were nerds before nerds were cool. Dustin, what'd you play as a kid that was nerdy? You don't have to say magic. We're talking like little kids. Like we played Ghostbusters and shit like that. What was your thing?
I'm older than you guys. So
You are
whatever
not older than me.
Well, I'm saying when I grew up, man, we were playing out in the yard, playing Red Rover, and I mean,
You're not fucking 50,
We
dude.
were playing. No, I'm serious. We
He's
were
like, I'm
playing-
34.
I was playing with GI Joes, and I mean, we did everything.
You're a
We were
year
kids.
older than Roger.
No, you're 33, aren't you?
He's 34.
Yeah, I'll be 34 in February.
Yeah, we're the same. I'm 34 in March, fucktard.
Whatever.
I think aren't you February 1st?
4th.
Oh my! So you're literally 21
I'm
days.
a month older. Than
21 days older than
month.
me. Because the February's got that bullshit 28 days in a month.
You guys are so old.
I mean, we do have grays. Like I've noticed this. Like I have so much gray in my beard now.
I've been pulling gray hairs out of my head.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You have hair,
I do.
You got
I do.
long flowing hair.
Yeah.
Tara found a gray hair in my head the other night, and she pulled it out, and she's like, "Can I keep this?" And I was like, "What the fuck do you want to keep that for?"
That's another thing. I don't understand. Women always want to do that stuff. They want to pull hairs. They
Poke
want
your
Yeah,
zits.
they want to do.
I got my
what is
eyebrows
up with
plucked
that?
last night.
I'd kill her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
She-
we'd kill her.
She's like, "Can I fix your unibrow?" I was like, "I don't care."
How
No,
did you,
whoa.
How did you lay there?
Yeah, how did you let her do this?
I just kind of laid there. I was
It
like, "All right,
hurts.
go."
No, fuck that. Courtney's all like, let me fix your unibrow. I'm like, no, this is what made Tom Cruise famous. Back the fuck off.
Huh. You made Tom Cruise famous
No,
with
the
your
unibrow. Because Tom, like you notice, when Tom Cruise is in good movies, he had the unibrow. When he started doing shitty movies, that unibrow's gone. There was power in the brow.
And there's power in the brow. Okay. Well, yeah, I let her pluck mine. I didn't care. It made her happy. Whatever.
Dustin and I are both shaking our head. Nope.
Dustin, you barely have eyebrows.
They just shaved those when I was. I actually go to
Oh,
Sports
God.
Clip. I go to Sports Clips. This is where I go. I mean, because you get a massage in there. The girls are wearing spandex. It's not that bad, right? And they only cut men's hair, so you don't got to worry about them messing. You don't get your hair cut that often. You don't get your hair. I have to get my hair cut like every 2 weeks.
He points to the long hair and the bald guy. You guys don't need to worry
You guys
about
don't
sports
get hair.
clips.
I got to get haircuts every 2
You know,
weeks.
if I went there and I was like, "Hey, I need my haircut," I'd fucking come out looking like you, and I'd be pissed.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with this?
I'd be like, they'd be like, "You look like every other male in the United States." Here.
I had to do that. I really don't know what to do because my hair, like, if it grew out, it'd be probably nasty gray looking. You know, like you just can't start growing it out. with
Yeah,
your
when
hair.
you're gray, you can't have
you
long
just
hair.
you just
You know, okay. Jason O'Toole's got this gray coming in on the sides, and it's sexy and distinguishing.
No, it doesn't
Right
work
there.
with the long hair. Like once it goes all the way down the strand, it's over for him.
Badass.
I think it's fake though. It looks too good. I'm in agreement. I think it's fake.
It's not fake.
He's one step away from just for men. Okay.
Okay. It looks so natural, no one can tell. So, I was at my mom's yesterday picking up my kids. They were doing shrinky dinks.
The fuck are shrinky dinks?
You never played with Shrinky?
Shut the fuck up, Roger. If you can think it, you can shrink it. Think it up, color it in, cut it out, and let the fun begin. So you color a picture in that's about 4 inches by 4 inches. Okay? And then you put it in the oven. It shrinks down to about 1 inch, and it turns into this hard piece of plastic instead of a see-through piece of paper. Then you have this nice little keychain or dangly thing that you made. They're pretty cool.
We had rocks when I was a kid.
Oh, shut up.
Whatever.
Look, my mom used to play with Shrinky Dinks when she was a girl.
I
It
have
was
never heard of shrinky
back in
dinks.
the 70s. So,
You heard of shrinky dinks?
I heard of them. I've never played with Shrinky Dinks. So I'm not gonna say.
Have your kids played with shrinky dinks?
No.
well, where I was going with this story, good God, is I remember commercial jingles,
Okay.
and Tara's always making fun of me. She's like, the way you are with music is disgusting. Because, like, she'll say something, she'll say a line out of a song in real life, not realizing that that's what she's done. So then I'll start quoting lines from that song at her. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, it's just, you know, what's the worst you take from every heart you break? And she's like, what? And that's real life. You're welcome.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
It's a lot of fun.
I wonder if I could do that at work and how many people would catch on.
Oh, dude, nobody catches on. I did that at work, too. I got fired.
But that's not why he got fired. But, I mean, it probably didn't help.
I'm sure it had a lot to do with it.
I mean, they're like, he always walks around talking in musical lyrics.
Said something about killing a baby. No, I didn't.
He said all day long he dreams about sex.
Oh, we're
Corn
now?
That really probably wouldn't get you fired there.
Not there,
no. What's funny is I had to take the sexual harassment training apparently again.
Yeah.
And I walk in after taking the class and, used car sales, there's some dirty fuckers in that. I was like, guys, I just took the fucking class. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Dirty fuckers.
They get sued all the time for that. They don't even care.
YOLO.
So glad to be out of there.
YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO. I'm fucked.
I could so bury them.
You sound so rageful.
No, I think it's funny. No, that the used car business is a dirty one, man.
So, fuck that. Let's talk to Dustin. We have a guest here.
He was excited. He was going to listen to that. He was
like,
what's going to happen?
Are we going to
Tell us about the archives business.
No one cares about that. What are you into?
Really
what are you doing now? Because I ain't seen you in buttfuck forever.
Football season started. I got 2 fantasy leagues that I play in. I got a work group. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I mean, it's boring, but it's fun. And then, work, that, play video games.
What are you playing?
Right now, Warhammer Total War. The Warhammer universe is always a lot of fun. So you get to play the Skaven and Dark Elves and the Elves. And I forget what the Lizardmen, I guess that's what they're called, the Lizardmen. So
they are called the Lizardmen.
Yeah. So you
now, is this fantasy? This is fantasy.
This is fantasy.
It's not 40K.
Yes, this is fantasy. Yes.
You didn't say Space Marines.
No, this is not Space Marines. This is Warhammer fantasy.
What else you playing?
That's about it, man. Because that's what I just actually beat it for the first time yesterday.
Did you feel like a man?
No, I felt sad that I wasted that much time. But no, it felt good. Game's pretty fun, and yeah, the Warhammer universe is a blast. So I mean.
I saw some dudes playing 40K today at our event.
Yeah, I bought the starter set for 40K.
When?
Last Thursday at North Central.
Oh my god!
It was a little like it was.
I know what it is.
No, I didn't get the big one. I didn't get the big guy. I got the little guy.
Are you Space Marines?
Your Space Marines versus Plague thingies.
Okay.
And it's like 6. It's like it's meant for just here you go. It's like
learn how to play.
Right. And it was like I got my discount, so it was like $30 for a $60 product. All right, I'll take it. I own Warhammer starter sets. I don't know what to tell you. I'll never fucking play the goddamn game.
Just paint them. That's
See,
all
I wanted to play it, but I never got.
I would love to play.
I would love to play it too. It's like when we grew up. That was in the '90s. I can't even remember what the name was. Jason O'Toole actually told me what it was. He looked it up because the first time I came into the fantasy shop here in Florissant was looking for this game. What's the name of it? I don't know. It was a board game, essentially like that, Humans versus Orcs, and they had a big plastic mat for a board, and it was
Battle Horde.
Probably, it was a big plastic
Battle Masters,
and it was a blast.
That was at a used gaming auction about a year and a half ago.
It was awesome, man. I think it's like $500 if you buy it on eBay.
Don't buy it on eBay. Just go to the used gaming auction. Get it for like
actually
$50.
going on right now.
Well, they're taking all the shit in now.
Yeah.
It's a blast. We had a bathroom and we put it in there. It was the only place big enough to put this in there. We put it in the bathroom and man,
bathroom was the only place. But what kind of house did you live in?
Wichita, Kansas. Some brick house, man. I don't even know. But there was
the bathroom was the biggest room in the fucking house. This was gonna be a living room, but we thought, fuck it, we'll throw a toilet
there, shower there.
In my house, the kids weren't allowed in the living room, so that's the only place we could.
That's where the meth was done.
Yes.
Right.
Well, we didn't say trailer park.
We're cooking meth in here, you son of a bitch. Get out. So that's interesting.
Dustin just wiped away a tear of remembrance.
Right. Like, my parents were so good to me.
One of my favorite things about Dust, my favorite memories of Dust is like when we go to a big Magic tournament together.
Oh.
Yeah. Shh. He's like this. Like, he'd be so pumped to play Magic until we actually hit the road. And then we're getting there and he's like, this is going to be an all-day thing. I'm going to be surrounded by nerd funk. I really just want to go eat some fucking food. Let's not. And then he'd beg not to go.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
were you worried about getting your shit kicked in? Is that what it really was?
I mean, it's. I guess it's a sort of anxiety,
social anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, but which is weird because I'm like a social butterfly. I mean, I love talking to people, but in some circumstances,
he doesn't like Magic nerds.
Well, they are funky. Come on, that one place. What is that? Where was that one place we went out there? I can't remember.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We went to one place and it was real bad in there.
Where?
Somewhere.
It was in Ohio.
No, it was here. I think it was when that big tournament out in Alton, near Alton.
Oh, we went to Star City.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Star City.
That's the
terrible.
stinkiest of the stinky.
That was
that's
bad.
that's like at a convention center.
That was bad.
You went there more than once.
You took me to one. It was an abandoned warehouse.
Okay, that one was sketchy.
What the hell
That
was
one
that?
I thought we were gonna die in.
I mean,
Why did they have a magic tournament?
It wasn't even. It was a fucking pre-release for Theros or
I
some
don't
bullshit.
know.
A fucking miniature gathering ground was putting it on with ogres because it was an ogre thing.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, we fucking pull up and they're like, "Oh, it's around back." So we go around back. We walk in, me, Dustin, Blake, and we walk in. There's tables and a white fucking van in the middle of this open, empty warehouse. No one else.
That's awesome. It was Ogre's van.
I don't think it was because ogres just like this was a nice white van.
Oh.
No, it was fucking scary as shit because no one else was there. We were there for a good 30 minutes debating on whether or not we should go or ask for drugs.
I like it.
Then we got our asses kicked.
We always get our asses kicked.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Unless Blake's doing real good and Zach's doing real good right now.
Now,
So, yeah.
yeah, we stopped playing.
Yeah, we
stopped
you
playing.
and I, yes.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know who needs to take a break from playing to go to the Red Dragon Inn? Probably Blake. Guys, if you have not already, go to slugfestgames.com/ETG and get you some of that Red Dragon Inn goodness. You can drink, gamble, roughhouse with your friends, and much more. And they've got other games like the Battle for Greyport
High Noon Saloon
and Fishing for Terrorists. So guys, go to slugfestgames.com/ETG for more information.
So, Dustin, are you still reading comics?
No, I've never been a big comic reader.
But you're a big fan of the fucking movies, right?
Yeah, the movies, and I mean, some comic movies, I have to be really drawn into the story. Like, I think I read World War Hulk. I really like Hulk.
So you're looking forward for Thor Ragnarok then?
I'm kind of mad that it's not World War Hulk.
But it is.
No.
Planet Hulk.
Because Thor was never on there. Like, if I remember,
Beta Ray Bill showed up in Planet Hulk.
There you go.
And Beta Ray Bill was badass.
Not Thor. So I'm kind of mad because I'm not a serious nerd, but like as somebody that likes the movies, I guess I'm like these new age nerds that watch this stuff.
We call them nerds.
I'm mad that because this is the one little bit of nerd knowledge I know. So
I wish they had Beta Ray Bill.
Welcome to how we feel about everything, or at least how I feel about everything.
It's true.
That's my anger. It's my anger. Like Discovery sucks now. Chris is leaving the room.
Give me a second.
Chris has to go poo-poo.
I think he did on his way out.
He went poop on his way out? He just crop dust our asses?
No, he did not.
I think he did. Asshole. So what else you got going on?
You know, just working, doing that. That's about it, man. I'm really, really boring. I went out, actually...
Did you win Friday night?
No, man. I should have known. So whenever you walk... So this is just so everybody else knows. Once you walk into the casino, they have the tables in the front.
Well, they didn't even know where you went.
Well, I went to Ameristar. Sorry. I went to Ameristar...
Which, for all you listeners, that's a fucking casino here in St. Louis.
Yes, sorry. I'm new at this. So I went to Ameristar, the casino here in St. Louis, and they got... front tables when you first walk in, and they got some back tables of overflow and extra. So I was gonna play Pai Gow, which I'm not gonna explain what Pai Gow is. It'd take too long. Pai Gow, look it up if you're interested.
It's a high hand, low hand game. That's all you gotta say.
It's a poker game. So the front tables were full. So I go to the
front
back.
Pai Gow tables were full.
They were full. So I go to the overflow tables, and they have one Pai Gow table there. Nobody's sitting there. So immediately I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, I shouldn't sit down. This guy looks like he's taking money. and I looked at him. I was like, you're back here taking people's money, aren't you? And he's like, oh, no, I'm not really. I'm like, whatever. So I sat down, and I actually started out with a full house, get a straight, some trips. I'm actually making some money, and then nothing. Just boom, loss. And then in Pai Gow, you're supposed to lose slow, win slow. And
it's a game you can sit down with $50 and you play for like an hour and a half.
For now on, I am never going to the back tables again.
Why is that?
Because I'll lose my money.
How much money did you lose?
I only played with like 130.
You could have just went and played poker for that.
I don't know. I could have went and did a lot of things for that.
You could have done penny slots for like 3 hours.
Boom.
Boom. He
We're
said.
gonna play.
I won't touch slot machines. The one time I ever went and did slots,
Yeah.
I sat in a chair of piss. So I will not ever sit in a slot machine chair again.
Anytime Tara and I go to the casino, all we do is play slots.
Hold on. I want to know more about this piss-stained chair.
Yeah, what did happen?
Like, time out. Like, so you sat there. Did you keep playing slots when you realized you sitting?
Hell no. I sat down and I was like, my pants are wet. And I'm like, that's piss. And I got up and I was like, And it makes sense because when you go around, you see a bunch of older people usually sitting there. And I guess it's a thing. I talked to one of the managers. I said, you might want to get rid of that. And they're like, oh, that happens all the time. I was like, what? And I guess
they get so excited they don't want to get up.
They know. They like it's a serious thing. They have pissy chairs all the time. So I will not sit in a slot machine, or I don't even want to touch it. How do you test a pissy chair? You smell it, that's gross. You stick your finger on it, it's gross. How the hell do you check to see if it's a pissy chair or not?
He sticks his finger in it. No. He lifts his finger up to the air to see if a breeze will brush past it.
Not doing it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Maybe I'll stand. I guess I could stand and play slots. But it doesn't.
I don't like digital slots. I feel cheated every time.
Yeah. And
everything's digital now. I'm like, you have a computer program doing this. You can't tell me that the odds aren't in your favor. I want the 3 wheels.
It's the same odds.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. If I can make whatever I want show up on that screen every time, I win every time.
Chris, you do know that the 3 wheels spinning are run by a fucking computer program underneath it, right?
No.
Chris.
They've had slot machines since like the 1800s. You can't even tell me that.
Yeah. Those are the old... We're talking
I want
about
one of those old ones.
Yeah, we're talking about now. When you go play the reels now...
You shut up, Roger.
You're playing... Doesn't matter if it's digital or reels.
Yeah, they just
It's the same fucking thing.
Just do dice on the corner, man. Go down here.
Go see Little Ray play some dice.
I don't believe in slot machines.
We're done with slot machines. We're talking about shooting craps now.
Well, I don't even know how to play craps.
Don't roll 7.
Okay.
Isn't your best chances rolling a 7?
Yeah, don't roll a 7. Once you make your point, you lose. If you roll a 7, you lose.
Good to know.
Yep.
Really, the mathematics... If you guys want to make money at the casino, blackjack. That's the game where you actually mathematically have the edge.
Actually, it's Baccarat now. That's the best odds.
I don't know how to play Baccarat.
Me either, and that's why...
I thought it was fucking... What's the wheel game?
Roulette? Roulette's got like the worst.
No,
I heard roulette was like a 40%.
Yeah, roulette's got good odds.
You got one number. Okay.
No. You can bet black or red at first.
That's not even a 50-50. Because if it hits those 2 greens, you lose. It's like a 48-48.
That's why I said it's like a 40% chance.
It's probably higher than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
48.
Well, whatever. That's a lot.
That's good.
That's really good.
Casinos, there's... I knew a guy that sold games to casinos, and that's how I learned about PyGal. And he was telling me about the best odds in the casino, and he was trying out roulette was one of them. I don't think Baccarat was out at the casinos at that time, but that's literally what he did. Drove around the nation selling games to casinos.
You know what the worst is? 3-card Texas Hold'em.
At the casinos, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They will take you.
I want to have a poker night.
Okay.
Poker nights are fun.
How much money are you putting down?
Well, I'd say let's do like a $5 buy-in. Do
like
nickel games.
10 or 20.
Well, that's fine. 10 or 20. I mean, I don't care about that. I'm talking like doing little nickel or quarter games. That'd be fun.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. 10 or 20 bucks.
We used to do that growing up. It was a family tradition.
We used to do that every Friday night. You and I.
No, I'm talking about what he's talking about. Penny ante poker is what we call it. So we'd play like jacks or better, trips to win, 3-card draws.
Whatever. I'm not a serious poker player.
We used to play Texas Hold'em every Friday night after Magic.
Yeah.
And everyone showed up. $10 buy-ins, wasn't it?
Yeah, 10, 20. Yeah.
$10 buy-ins starting off, and then you could rebuy. And if you wanted to rebuy, you could throw Magic cards in.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Magic cards were worth money.
And then we'd be doing that till like 3, 4 in the
4
morning.
in the morning, right? Yeah, in your garage.
Yep.
John Perks played.
We need to do that.
Fucking John Perks pissed me off playing poker, though.
Uh-oh.
Because he was like so happy he didn't realize how to play poker, but he'd win. He'd be like, ha ha ha! You're like, oh,
he's like, is it bad if all my cards are the same?
Hey, these are all. Hey,
I have 7 aces.
Hey, I have ace to 10 all in the same suit. Do I win? And that was like it was like playing with Perks because he didn't realize he was winning. And you can't get mad at the guy who like John, who's so bright eyed.
If they all match.
I'm competitive, but playing against John and losing to John, you can't get mad at him.
You can't,
It
but you're
makes
just
me
like,
mad.
you're like, fuck.
I hate you.
I hate
Do
you,
you
but
hate
I
him or
love
do you
you.
hate circumstance at that point? Are you just like, damn you, fate?
Nope.
It's
No.
like it's like when he beats you in Magic. You're just like,
Oh, see, no,
I'm
no,
a
no.
sore loser.
No, no,
and
no.
I can't be because you're John.
John is a fucking shark in Magic. Don't even let that motherfucker play you. Watch him at Christmas in July. Watch him. Because he sits there, he fucking deck techs. He does well every year. And he's like, huh, I'm so happy to see all you guys.
I got this.
What's actually happening is John is there to fuck you. And he's there to fuck you good and hard.
I agree.
but he looks so pretty while he's doing
He
it.
looks happy. But it's all evil.
No, you're up.
Roger's afraid. Guys, if you have not already, go to cloud9comicsandmore.com. If you're looking to fill a hole in your collection, if you are looking to get a CGC graded comic, if you are looking to get some pop culture memorabilia, Cloud9 Comics and More is your place. And that's Cloud, the number 9, Comics and More. Now, if you want to check them out on eBay, all you got to do is search Cloud9 Comics and More on eBay. That's Cloud, the number 9, Comics and More. And if anything that you want under the sun that is geeky, nerd-related, pop culture, anything like that, anything from a Buddy Christ plush doll to a 1977 original Star Wars movie poster, you can get there. They have absolutely amazing stuff, and they are always buying and never disappointing. So if you were looking to unload some stuff that you have in your collection because you're moving or just because you need to downsize, they are your folks. So give Paul a call at 314-691-2864. Again, cloud9comicsandmore.com.
And guys, when you're done shopping for all your nerd wonderfulness, head on over to entertainthegeeky.com. There you'll find all of our social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us you love us. Tell us you hate us. Tell us how we should cut Chris's hair.
And guys, guess what? This week the website's getting finished. Ha ha!
I mean, we'll see.
No, I'm doing it. I have time now.
Yeah, you've said that before.
I have time now. So the website's actually going to get finished. Roger, shut up.
All right, we got to go. You going to say bye?
Stay geeky.